what's up, guys? We're here back with another episode of Queens Bros. A lot of stuff to talk about today. No bigger than Yamamoto signing with the LA Dodgers. We all had a feeling this was coming once Ohtani signed that deal. And, you know, he just wanted to stay on the West Coast. He wanted to play with Shohei Ohtani. I think he had no intentions of coming to New York. But it is what it is. I'm not happy about it. But I cannot blame Steve Cohen. There's a lot of Met fans trying to blame Steve because we could not get him. Steve did everything in his power to get Yamamoto, and it just wouldn't happen. All right? He matched the deal, and Yamamoto had all intentions of going to LA. I don't think he had any intentions of coming to New York. He played the Mets and Yankees, and he had no intention of coming here. So don't blame Steve. Don't get on his case. At least Steve matched. Yankees didn't even match. Yankees only went to 300 mil, you know? And I really believe that Yamamoto had all intentions of going to LA. He wanted to play with Ohtani. He wanted to be closer to Japan. And that's just that, man. But life goes on, just like Steve said. And the Mets will pursue other people, see what options they got, and see where we could go from there. But that's it. That's it, man. That is it. Yamamoto has signed with the LA Dodgers for $325 million. A huge contract, and the Mets and Yankees both lose out on a very, very big superstar. Again, never pitched in the majors before, so we really don't know how good he's going to do here. But from everything I've seen in this kid, his stuff looks filthy, okay? So we'll see what happens. Again, like I said, he had no intentions of coming to New York, none at all. He wanted to stay on the West Coast. He wanted to play with Shohei Ohtani, and there's nothing wrong with that. But he played the Mets and Yankees like a fiddle, man. Played them like a fiddle. And that's it. He's going to the West Coast. He's going to LA. And they're stacked. LA is stacked. And we'll see what happens. But they are completely a powerhouse. And, you know, it's going to be very, very tough to beat that team. I feel like they're obviously going to win the West because the West is not a very good division. And they're going to go into the playoffs. And in the playoffs, anything can happen. We all know that LA has been choke artists these last few years, even though they won in 2020, which was the COVID year. A lot of people don't count that year. I don't think I do either because, again, baseball is a very long season, and 60 games is nothing. We also had a report come out that the Yankees only offered $300 million because they did not want to up the deal above what Garrett Cole is making, because they feel like Cole is the ace. They don't want to give anything more than what Cole is making. But I feel like that is, I don't know. I don't know what to feel about that, to be honest. I understand what they're talking about. But what about next year when Soto's a free agent and he's definitely going to get more than Aaron Judge? And if you don't give him more than Aaron Judge, he's going to be making more than Aaron Judge. So you don't give him what Aaron Judge is making, he's leaving. He's going somewhere else. Because Soto, we all know Soto's about the money. Remember that big deal he turned down from the Nationals? Soto is all about the money. So we're going to see what goes on with that. But, you know, you're kind of second-guessing yourself on what you're doing because you're not giving Yamamoto more than what Cole is making, but you're going to pay Soto more than Judge, and Judge is your best hitter, Judge is your best player, Judge is your captain, Judge is your franchise, Judge is, you know, the Yankee who has been a Yankee from the farm system. So, you know, we'll see what goes on. But, you know, a big loss, big miss, not happy about it. And the part that sucks is that the Mets needed Yamamoto more than the Yankees. The Mets needed Yamamoto more than anybody, to be honest. Obviously more than LA. LA has stars all over the place. And it's sad, man. Like, I really, really wanted this guy because there's no really other way to turn. I don't want Snell. I don't want those guys, man. Like, he's older. It's a disaster waiting to happen. Yamamoto, I love his stuff. Even though he's never pitched here before, I love his stuff. I'm a baseball guy, and I know when I see a good pitcher, when I see one. And Yamamoto's a good pitcher, man. The dude could pitch. And it sucks. But it is what it is. We'll pivot to something else. And again, like I said over and over, I love Steve Cohen, and I really believe that he's going to put the product out there that we need to win. And he's doing everything in his power. The people who keep comparing Steve Cohen to the Wilpons, please stop doing that. Okay, Steve Cohen is not the Wilpons. He'll never be the Wilpons. The Wilpons would never lay out $325 million for a player, especially a player that's never pitched in the majors before. Stop comparing him to the Wilpons. All right? It's annoying now. Like, you got to stop that. A lot of Met fans, I hear Joe Beningo talking trash about Steve. They got to stop comparing him to these owners that we had in the past that would not lay out any money. The money that they would lay out would be for, like, Adrian Gonzalez, you know, Jose Bautista, guys that are done. You have to stop with this. It's annoying. All right? So let's just move on from it. Let's try to pivot to something else, and we'll see what happens. Okay? All right, so I have a little bit of a special show here today because I have my beautiful fiance coming on the show with us. All right, so Jess, come on the show. Come over here. So this is my fiance, my beautiful fiance, Jessica. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Jessica. Nice to meet everybody. Nice to finally get on the podcast and, you know, talk about everything and sports. And some of you ladies may relate to me being a spouse with someone who's obsessed with sports, and you're learning so much from them, like, every day. And so I'm like someone that's fresh out of, like, learning about baseball and football, and Joey's teaching me all the ropes and all the important things to know about it. So, yeah.
Did you know anything about sports before we met?
No, I knew nothing about sports. I probably just knew, like, Jeter and Piazza and, like, Soto. No, not Soto. What's his name? Yeah, just, like, the main ones. Rodriguez, A-Rod, so.
Sammy Sosa.
There we go.
Sammy Sosa.
I'm like
she
Soto.
Said Soto. Sammy Sosa. What team did you think Sammy Sosa played for?
Oh, yeah. Like, on our first date, we were talking about, like, sports and, like, famous people in sports. And for some reason, I thought that Sammy Sosa played for the Mets. And that was, like, super embarrassing. I thought that was, like, the end of our date there. But he gave me a second chance.
Yeah, she didn't know anything about sports.
Literally nothing.
Nothing.
I just knew the Mets and... for baseball, I just knew the Mets and the Yankees. That's it. I didn't know any other teams.
So when she knows how I get sometimes when, like, things happen, you know, how did you, like, because, you know, it was kind of like, you know, moments that you never forget sometimes for, like, her. When did you find out that Yamamoto went to the Dodgers? Like, he did not sign with the Mets. When did you find that out?
Oh my God. So, like, I was actually sleeping. I think it was, like, it had to be, like, maybe 11 o'clock or something, maybe. And I was sleeping. He walked in the room super, like, depressed. I was just like, oh my God, like, something happened. Like, something's bad. Like, I don't know what happened. So I'm like, are you okay? Like, is everything okay? And he was like, we just found out Yamamoto went to the Dodgers. I was just like, oh no.
Yeah,
like, I felt so bad for him. Like, it's just like, it's like someone betraying you. That's what it looked like. And it was like, yeah, it was bad.
No, that's a true story. That's a true story. Yeah. I found out, one of my friends texted me saying a very explicit word, texted me and said that, and actually this friend's a Yankee fan. We're just in a group chat. And he was like, Dodgers $325 million. I just thought that they just put up an offer for $325 million, but then I was like, does that mean they got him? And he said, yeah. And then I was just like, oh, come on.
It sucks.
Because I was relying everything on getting Yamamoto. Like, I had all intentions of getting him. I wanted him, and, you know, that really sucked. But
yeah, it's like I've been hearing about it for, like, weeks. Like, I'm just like, when is this guy gonna decide? Like, I'm like, what is going on? Like, it just seems like this guy is just going on, and it sounded like he was going on a million dates with different freaking teams, and he was deciding, like, who was the one that he was gonna marry, and he finally decided. So, well, he picked the Dodgers. So we'll see how that goes for him.
All right. So, Jess, I don't know if you saw, but let's revert a little bit to football now. All right. I don't know if you saw, and by the way, Jess knows a little bit more about baseball than football.
Yeah, I'm learning.
She's learning about football.
I'm obviously a Jet fan, so.
All right. Yeah. So Jess is a Jet Met fan, just like me, kind of by choice. She has no choice but to be a Jet Met fan. She didn't know anything about either. But let's revert a little bit to football right now. Okay? So, Travis Kelce is dating who?
Taylor Swift.
She knows that. See?
Well, everybody knows that. I feel like even if you don't like watch football, like you would know that. Like it's just like common knowledge now.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right. See, that's a problem in the world of sports. That's an issue.
It's the truth. Like,
see, that's an issue. That's like a Kardashian type thing.
It's
you know
that's exactly how it is.
That's a problem. We can't be having that in the world of sports. I don't know if anybody knows this.
It's like if you don't even listen to rock, but then you know who Travis Barker is because of Kourtney Kardashian.
See, that's an issue. That's a problem. What she just said is an issue.
It's the truth, though. Like, I'm not saying I'm that person, but I'm just saying, like, that's how it is right now with that.
So Travis Barker is now on the map because of...
I'm not saying he's on the map. Like, he was already on the map, but I feel like more majority of, like, the audience know who he is now because of her.
You serious?
I feel like
that's how you feel?
Yeah. Unfortunately.
I gotta get my brother on this show. They match with this.
It's true, though. Oh, like, it's the truth. Honestly.
That's wild. That's a wild statement, by the way. That's a wild statement.
It's a wild statement, but it's the truth.
Okay. Well, Travis Kelce was voted world's like the athlete sexiest man or something.
Oh, like the hottest athlete.
Like athlete sexiest man. He was voted. Why do you think he was voted sexiest man? Do you think he's sexiest man?
I feel like there's a lot more hotter. Like, I don't know, like, what the what are they rating him on? Like, are they rating him on looks? And
I'll tell you what they're rating him on. The Swifties have a lot of pull. That's what's going on here.
Well, it's because they
do you know who was rated number 2?
Who?
His brother.
Oh, God. Oh.
Why was he rated number 2?
The lumberjack with the giant beard.
Exactly.
Okay.
The lumberjack with the giant beard. Why was he rated number 2?
Because he has a Kelce last name.
Exactly. And the Swifties have a lot of pull.
That's true.
All right. So we're going to play a game. Okay, we're going to play a little game. This game is blind rankings for sexiest men. Okay. So you're going to have to put whoever I give you, I'm going to give you an athlete. Okay, an athlete obviously that I know Jess knows. Okay. She knows a lot of athletes now because we've been dating for a while now and she knows them.
Kind of.
No?
I think it can get, like, if it's,
you
like,
know.
Yeah, I kind of can get by.
You know him, come on. Right. So I'm going to give you an athlete. You're going to have to put them 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
Okay.
All right, but it's blind. So, like, if I give you an athlete and you put them 1 because you're like, oh, that person's hot, that person's sexy, all right, I like that person's butt, okay, because you know, all right, you know what I mean? Then you're going to put them number 1, but then you might like somebody else, and then 1's gone.
All right, I'll try to be picky on who I put as number 1. So.
All right, so here we go.
Let's see if I already have number 1 in mind, so if you already like to say that person, I'm going to put them number 1, so.
Out of all the athletes in the world, you already have 1 in mind that you think I might
If you say it, like, I already have someone that I like, so.
Okay, all right.
Let's see. You might not say them, so we'll see.
Is that person me? I'm an athlete.
We're going to have to find it now.
All right. So, the first athlete, Lionel Messi. Where are you putting Messi?
He's like the sweetest guy, though. Like, he's like so sweet with his fans.
Do you know him?
I know him. He plays soccer.
I know, but do you know him as a person? Like, how you know he's sweet?
You see him in the media. You see how he is with his fans. He's like amazing with them.
Okay.
He's also very talented, obviously. Oh God. I might put him for number. I might put him 2.
Oh, that's a pretty high
because
ranking.
he's like the GOAT. He's also good looking, and he's also like his personality from like how he treats his fans and everything. He just seems like he has a golden heart, right. So I'll pick him.
That's a pretty high ranking. Okay. All right. Travis Kelce.
Oh God, he's definitely not for me. So I'll probably put him. Was it 5?
The Swifties ain't gonna like that. The Swifties ain't gonna like.
5?
Yeah, you're putting him 5?
Yeah.
You're putting him last?
Putting him last. Oh God, I hope you don't pick anybody that I don't like.
She put Travis Kelce last.
He's also overrated. He's overrated because it's like because of the Swifties.
Yo, you are going to get bombarded.
It's true though. He is like okay, like he's just promoting like COVID vaccines and like he plays for the Chiefs. Like okay,
Mr. Pfizer.
Mr. Pfizer, like.
Yeah, my boy Aaron Rodgers.
He's Mr. Swift.
Mr. Pfizer, bro.
He's Mr. Swift because that's what he's like mostly known. Like obviously he was already known for playing for the Chiefs, but now he's just like Taylor Swift's boyfriend.
Okay. All right. Next, Shohei Ohtani.
He's also very cute, but he has like a baby face.
Yo, you put Lionel Messi number 2, and you mentioned the word GOAT. Okay. Here's another GOAT for you. Where are you putting him?
He is a GOAT. Okay, so we have him here and then him here.
You have 2 and 5 right now.
I'm gonna put. He's very talented, Shohei. I'm gonna put him number 4.
Oh, so 4 and 5 are gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we got his 1 and 3.
All right. Next, Michael Conforto.
He was like my crush. I liked him. He was sweet. He's good looking. He's very nice to his fans. He played for the Mets. I'm not putting him number 1. I don't know.
You only have one other option after that. So that means that if you don't put him number 1, whoever the next guy is going number 1.
Okay, well, I'll put him 3. No. I hope you don't pick someone I don't like.
All right.
I don't know.
All right, number 3. All right, that was wild. I honestly thought she was going to put Conforto number 1. Okay, number 1. It's got to go 1. You can't switch your order.
Okay.
All right, Zach Wilson.
Oh, fuck. No, I don't want him.
You can't change it.
Fuck.
So,
damn it.
By the way, I just want to throw this out here. Are you a MILF?
No, I'm not.
Zach Wilson ain't gonna be interested in you.
I don't look like a granny. He goes after grandmas.
He ain't gonna be interested in you.
He goes after.
He's not gonna
he goes after mothers and older women.
He's not gonna be interested in you. He only goes after the MILFs. Zach doesn't go after anybody else. So
that sucks.
I can't believe you put Zach Wilson number 1.
I thought there was a better option.
You put the GOATs. You put Lionel Messi number 2. You put Shohei Ohtani. What'd you put him 4?
I put him
4.
Yeah.
That's wild, bro. That's wild.
I was thinking more of looks, which I'm like, that's bad. I should have put Messi in number 1.
I thought you were gonna put Conforto number 1. I'm gonna be honest.
I was hoping for Aaron Rodgers.
That's who you're.
That's my celebrity crush, my sports crush right now.
Are you serious? We never talked about this. Are you serious?
Yeah. Even though he's injured.
Oh my gosh, she likes Aaron Rodgers. I never knew about this. This is the first time hearing this.
Yeah, no. I was kind of hoping you were going to say him. I was going to put him number 1. Even though he's injured right now and, betrayed the whole Jets.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
I hope. Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Wow. The guy who...
He has that dashing smile that will just, make you just, go crazy.
Wow. I didn't even know she was into football, man.
I'm not really into them, but...
Really? Wow, Aaron Rodgers.
And I feel like you probably look like him in the next 10 years.
No wonder why Jess was watching the Jets on opening day, and then after 4 plays, she never watched the Jets again.
As soon as I saw him getting pulled on the stretcher, when he walked off the field, I was like, okay, forget it. I don't want to watch anymore.
Wow, I remember that. Yeah, once he got injured, she was so interested the first day.
Now, good night.
She was so interested the first day.
That wasn't the reason. I wanted to actually watch it.
Yeah, okay.
I wanted to actually watch it.
Once he got hurt, she was non-existent no more. She went to bed. The Jets ended up winning that game on opening day, even though Aaron Rodgers got hurt. I came to bed. I was so excited, and Jess was like, yeah, okay. Now I see. Now I understand. Now I understand what's going on. All right, Jess. So we went to the Dominican series this year in Citi Field. How did you feel about that experience? Like how was it different than going to a Met game?
Okay, yeah, the atmosphere was entirely different than a normal Met game. It was like more like cultural, obviously, because of the DR, Dominican Republic, atmosphere, all the fans, the fan base was different. It was like more like, obviously it's more like the Caribbean style with the dancing, with the bachata. Everyone was dancing all over the stadium when we were like before the game started. It was really nice. So I actually really liked it. It was like a nice, different atmosphere, like in baseball.
Yeah, I agree. I thought it was cool. I thought it was really, really interesting. I teach in a predominantly Dominican school, so they go hard with this stuff. Like, I hear about it all the time. They go really hard when it comes to Dominican baseball, Las Aguilas, Liceis, and they go very, very hard with it. So I wanted to check it out. So we went, and tickets weren't that bad. I think we paid like $40, and the atmosphere was wild. Like, the people were going nuts. The skill wasn't that great.
But like the pride was so strong.
Yeah,
like people, like even if like they just had a fly ball, like they were so excited like that the person actually hit the ball. Like it was just like, I don't know, like it was a different atmosphere. It was like, I don't know, the pride was there. Like people were happy that their team was like hitting the ball. They were making like different plays, even though like let's say they weren't that great. Let's say the team wasn't amazing, but it was like they were proud to be a fan of whoever team it was.
Yeah, so again, like I was saying, the skill wasn't that great, but it also could have been because it's in November, City Field, outdoors. These are Caribbean boys. They probably weren't used to playing in the cold. They're always playing in the heat, the warmth of, being in DR. But it was a great experience. The people were going nuts, flags everywhere. People really getting into each other's faces. It was really like the Yankees versus Red Sox. Very big rivalry. Yeah. And the people were really, really into it, and I enjoyed myself. Like, there was dancing going on.
I love the dancing. Like between every inning, there was like they had a music playing, like bachata or salsa.
It was like a party.
Everyone was dancing. It was like really fun. It was really fun. I loved it. Everyone was like, even if they weren't like they didn't even know each other, they were all like mingling with each other. It felt like we were like in a giant party, like a giant Christmas party for like in a Dominican party. Like it reminded me of like my family, like this like Caribbean style like vibe.
Yeah, it was cool. People going nuts. There wasn't much action in that game. I think the score was like 2-0, 3-0, something like that. There was actually a no-hitter going on. Like in the ninth inning with 1 out, there was a no-hitter going on. Guy hits the ball. The center fielder could have dove for it. You have a no-hitter on the line. You think you would dive for it to help your pitcher out. Dude didn't dive for it. He trapped it, and they ruined the no-hitter. I was getting pissed. I was like, yo, I wanted to see a no-hitter, and this dude could have laid out, tried to catch that ball, but he didn't. And, and that's pretty much how the game ended. But Las Aguilas won when we went to the game. Who are you rooting for? Be careful when you answer this. Because people go hard for this. So who did you catch yourself kind of rooting for? Aguilas or Liceis? Liceis was the blue.
Yeah, the Liceis. I was like,
that's who you were going for. Why is that?
Just because of the colors, I think. To be honest, I kind of just went for the experience. I wasn't familiar with any of the teams, but also it was in City Fields, which is a stadium that we go all the time. So it was like I kind of wanted to see how it is. So I wasn't really like rooting for a team, I guess you can say. It was just more like supporting, just more for the experience and like supporting both teams. But if I were to choose, I guess like when I was there, it was probably like.
For me, when it comes to who I was rooting for, I need to be like kind of careful when I say who I was rooting for. So. I have like a few students in school who I learned this stuff from them. I learned about DR and, Dominican baseball from them. They all know I like baseball. So I have one student in particular who is huge with Liceis. Huge. And like she tries to get me into them a lot and like she talks about them to me all the time. So I kind of felt like I was leaning towards them. 100%. I was probably leaning towards them for her. But then I have another student who likes Aguilas, and she always tells me about them too. But I don't know. Sometimes like she be messaging me with her brother, who was also my student, messages me with his sister, screaming "Let's go Yankees" over the. Jess has heard this before, screaming "Let's go Yankees," like "Let's go Yankees," like over message. Her brother be messaging me because they were like at the Met game and the Mets lost, and they, just to troll me. So I don't know, man. I don't know.
You gotta be careful.
Yeah, yeah. She be because we went to a baseball game last year. We went to a Met game. I took my kids to a Met game. Mets ended up losing, so she kind of was like, "Oh, the Mets lose, like I can't go for them." So I kind of. Then they went to a Met game and Mets lost that game too. So all she has seen is the Mets lose recently. So she be messaging me with her brother and screaming "Let's go Yankees" over the thing.
Which is understandable. Like if they keep losing, like if you're a young person who's not familiar,
bad timing.
it's like if you're not familiar with sports and like you're just learning about the sport and the team that you're rooting for is constantly losing, like it's like kind of understandable. Like I can see why, but like you gotta have faith in this team. Like you gotta have faith.
Yeah, but she also has me like trying to root. I remember one time she was like, "Mister, do you like this color or this color?" It was like blue or I think Aguilas is yellow or green. I'm not even sure, to be honest. Yellow or green? Do you remember?
I think it was yellow. Yeah,
all right, yeah. So. She was like, "Do you like this color or this color?" And then she was like, "Do you like this animal or this animal?" Because I think it's
one was tigers and the other one's eagles. Yeah.
So like she was trying to get me to like Aguilas and like say it, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I was leaning more towards Lice's. I was leaning more towards Lice's because my other student talks to me about it all the time about how like she's diehard, like probably the most prideful Dominican I know. Well, I can't say that. Everybody who I know who's Dominican, I grew up with a lot of Dominicans, so I play baseball, is prideful. But this one in particular, like her life, and I kind of felt myself leaning towards Lice just for her. But it was a great experience, great time, and it was amazing to see the crowd, the energy. And to be honest, I think the MLB needs that kind of energy because we don't got it. We really don't. We don't have that kind of energy in the MLB, and we need it. So I know Steve Cohen was talking about trying to, get that here with the Mets, but it hasn't happened. It's not here. And I know when the World Baseball Classic came and, he saw what was going on in Korea, Japan, he saw the energy of the people. That's kind of like how the energy was at the Dominican game. It was kind of that same energy. The people were going nuts. Like, in that game, nothing was happening. I'm talking nothing.
Yeah, it was like, I feel like if that was a Met game or like any other game in the MLB, no one will be like cheering the way they were. Like they were cheering for like little things like that was happening. It wasn't even like anything, and they were cheering, and it just made the game like bearable. Like
nothing happened in that game. Like the play of the game was a balk. That was the play of the game because that was like the only score. There was like 3 balks. There was like 3 balks and like 4 wild pitches. That was like the main stuff that was happening in that game. Nothing was happening. So every time there was a balk, anytime there was a wild pitch, the people went nuts like it was a home run. Like they went absolutely insane.
Fun. It was like I like that they did that. Like they were just excited to see their team like just hit the ball and have fun. It wasn't really about like winning or losing, or at that point it was more like just enjoying that time there.
Yeah, it was cool. I enjoyed it.
And like I was saying, like between every inning there was like literally a party. Like everyone was dancing, partying. It was just like a really good time.
Yeah, I would go back. I don't know. Maybe one time I'll go to DR and we'll go catch a game over there. Because one of my dreams is actually to go to different places to watch baseball. Like I really want to go to Tokyo Dome one day. Like I would love to go to Tokyo Dome. Like we were talking about that. I want to go to Tokyo Dome and see like Shohei in the Tokyo Dome. Oh my god. Like if the Mets were playing the Dodgers in the Tokyo Dome, oh man, that's like a dream. Like I would die. I would die if I was able to do something like that. And that's playing the Dodgers, seeing Shohei play in the Tokyo Dome with all these people over there going absolutely insane because he's like a legend over there. Like he's like an icon.
Can't even imagine.
Yeah, the people go absolutely insane, and I want to see it. So that's like one of my dreams. And the Mets play in London next year. I want to do that. You know, like I want to do that, but we're not. We can't do that. Next year is actually the year that we're getting married, so we can't be just going out to London next year. Even though we're still going somewhere next year, but it's just a little bit of it's a little bit of a cheaper trip. You know, because one thing that we're trying to do, one thing that's on our bucket list is to try to hit every MLB stadium and watch the Mets play in all of those stadiums. So we're trying to do one a year. So this year we did.
This year we did. We saw. Well, I didn't go with you in certain ones, but we did see the Padres in San Diego, and we also went to Baltimore to see the Orioles.
In Baltimore, by the way, my bobblehead got stolen. We got an Eddie Murray bobblehead, and people were coming up to us every single minute.
God, it was so annoying. It was like obnoxious at a point. Like it's like, how many people are gonna come and try to take our bobblehead away? Just because we have Met jerseys doesn't mean we don't want our bobblehead. Like we wanted them.
And then for one moment, Jess kept telling me to like not place my bobblehead anywhere. I placed it down for one moment, and that bobblehead was gone.
Why?
That bobblehead was gone. Like
it was gone in like 10 seconds. Like after you placed it down.
Yeah, but it was a great time. Baltimore, by the way, was one of the best stadiums I've been to. But
yeah, it was a good time. Yeah, we had a nice time until someone stole our bobblehead.
Yeah, Baltimore was one of the best stadiums I've ever been to. I totally recommend Baltimore, even though my bobblehead got stolen. So that's
the food was really good. Like that's one thing I like to try is the food. Their food was really good. They have like all like the crab meat and the loaded fries. It was really good. I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah, the food. I love trying different foods at these. That's what I love about baseball parks. The food is like different in each one. Really, really, really amazing. And then I also went to Arizona Diamondbacks last year, which was pretty cool because they made the World Series. That one was also really cool. It was just really hot. The game was in the summer, and it was like we left the stadium. We got into the stadium at 1 o'clock. I went with my father. Got out of the stadium. It was like 120 degrees. Dying. We had to walk 3 blocks to our hotel, and I was drenched in sweat. So luckily they have a dome. Obviously, they can't be playing that 120 degree weather. Yeah, you can't be playing 120 degree weather in the summer in Arizona. So it was a dome. It was comfortable, and our seats were right beyond the plate. I have some really nice pictures that I took of Alvarez, Beatty. Great time. And then the other one, just mentioned it before, went to Padres. Another great time. And then next year, like we said, we're trying to do one a year. This year, I did 3, Just did 2. We're going to be doing the Texas Rangers.
Which I'm excited about.
Yes.
Really excited to go to Texas.
Yeah, that's going to be cool. Texas barbecue, even though I can't enjoy the barbecue because I'm a
vegetarian here.
I'm a vegetarian, so I can't enjoy the barbecue.
I'll enjoy it for him.
Yeah. So I can't enjoy the barbecue, but we're going to still go. Like, I want Jess to have the barbecue, so I'm just going to be having the sides, you know?
Yep.
Just the sides.
I'll have all the brisket and the ribs.
She'll have the meat. I'll just have the sides. But Texas should be a good time too. So again, probably another place where I know they have like a plate food over there where they have like a whole big thing.
I don't think not happening now.
I told Jess to still get it, even though
how
I can't share it.
How the hell am I gonna eat that by myself?
I can't share it with her, but I told her to still get it because, you know, you got
like you only go to Dallas once in a while.
You gotta get it. You know, you gotta get it.
No, it's okay. I'm not getting
that. But that's going to be a really good time. I'm so excited for that. Going out to Arlington, Texas, and getting to check out Dallas, check out Fort Worth, and then hit the baseball game up in the process. So that's going to be amazing. All right, Jess, I want to play one more game with you.
Okay.
All right. This game is called How Well Do You Know Me?
Okay. Oh, God.
All right.
So much pressure. I feel like I can get it, but let's see.
You feel like you get it? All right.
All right.
How well do you know me?
Is this sports edition?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not going to be anything else. What else are we going to do here? All right. So how well do you know me? All right. Question number 1.
All right.
What is my favorite sports movie of all time?
Oh, God.
What is my favorite sports movie?
God. Do I get like a call? Do I get like a lifeline or something?
You want?
If I don't know,
a call?
like I'm just saying, like for like maybe for the next one. Like how many chances do I get?
No, let's do it.
Okay.
You can get a call.
Okay.
All
Let me
right.
think. I have like one in mind, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say it. Little Big League.
And
No!
I love that movie. I can't.
I
Believe,
know you always say it.
can't
You
believe
always
said
talk
Little,
about it.
Yeah, but I can't believe you said Little Big League though. I thought you would have said like Rookie of the Year or something.
I thought it like I know
To be honest, this is a hard one.
That would have been the second one I would have said.
Well, this is a hard one because I love so many sports movies. That's some of my favorite.
That's
movies.
a hard one because you
Yeah.
like talk about all these different sports movies.
My favorite sports movie is Happy Gilmore.
Oh fuck! I should have known that. Oh,
Happy. It's okay.
I should have known that.
It's Happy Gilmore.
Damn it!
That's my favorite.
Damn it!
All right.
I should have known that.
Okay.
Honestly, I should have known that.
All right.
Damn it. Okay.
Number 2, favorite athlete of all time. All time. This one's kind of easy.
Okay.
And if you phone somebody who, you know who to phone, probably would say this answer. He would either say this or he would say somebody else.
I know it. It's David Wright.
Yeah.
You have to put the bell.
You gotta say that. I got some David Wright stuff back here.
He cried when he left the bats.
Yes, I did.
He told me the story.
I did.
The few times that he's cried in his lifetime.
No, I cry a lot. I'm an emotional person. I cried when the Mets lost in 2006.
Oh yeah,
Come on.
That.
I broke my hand. I cried.
Every tear that comes from his eyes has to do with the Mets.
That might be true. Okay. All right. Number 3. What is my number?
12.
Oh, she said that quickly.
It's funny because that's also like kind of like my favorite number too.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know this. Okay. All right. You said that extremely quickly. Okay.
I knew that one.
This one she's gonna know.
We had a conversation about this many times.
This one you're gonna know.
Okay.
All right. What is my favorite sports video game?
MLB The Show.
Really? That's the one you're gonna say?
Unless it's a backyard baseball or some shit.
It's MLB The Show.
Okay.
It's MLB The Show.
I'm like,
come on.
Okay, I was right the first time. Why you gotta make me question myself?
So I wanted to see if you thought you might have been
Okay.
wrong. No, of course it's MLB The Show. I play that like every
I'm like,
day.
what other game is there?
Come on. Of course it's MLB The Show.
Okay.
All right. What is my most detrimental, heartbreaking, emotional.
Emotional.
All right.
How much?
Moment of my entire life watching sports. It could be a lot of things. It could be the butt fumble. All right. It could be a lot of stuff.
I think it had something to do with 2006. 2006.
We lost to the Yankees in 2000.
Okay.
We lost to the
I don't think
the Royals
it wasn't the World Series. It was. I remember you telling me about this. It wasn't the World Series. It was something with 2006. I think it was like the NLDS or whatever it's called. And I don't know who they were playing. This guy he was caught looking or something.
Oh.
What's his name? Beltran. Beltran was caught looking. Beltran was caught looking. You always tell me this. I'm like saying it by verbatim right now. Beltran. It was 2006. The NLCS.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The NLCS,
Yeah.
2006, the NLCS. It was Beltran. I don't know who they were playing, but he was caught looking, and then they didn't go to the World Series. And you were crying. You broke your hand. Yeah, I got it.
You got that.
Yay!
You got that. You got it pretty good too,
Okay.
actually. Yeah, that was the day Andy Chavez.
And you didn't go to school the next day because you were depressed.
That was the day my boy Andy jumped the wall right there. Look at that. My boy Andy jumped the wall, made this miraculous catch. I was hyped. I was like, yo, we're going to win it all. Right? But then Yadier Molina decides to come and break my heart and hit a home run to lose, to take the lead. All right, 2-run home run. I remember he came out to a play. He was a rookie at the time, and I was like, "Oh, this guy's numbers is trash. We're going to the World Series. We're gonna get this guy out. We're gonna get a run next game. We're going to the World Series."
Little did you know.
And then it came and it happened, and the dude hits a home run off of. Who did he hit a home run off of, Jess? Tell the people.
Beltran. I don't fucking know. I don't know the pictures. I don't know. Don't judge me. I don't know. Who?
Did you just say Beltran?
I know he's on a picture. Who? I don't know. Joe, I was not around at this time. I was not watching baseball.
Well, you're gonna know the name because everybody knows his name because of this home run.
What's his name?
Aaron Howman.
Oh, okay. I didn't know who it was before.
You didn't know Aaron Howman?
No.
All right. Well, that's a first. Okay. I thought everybody knew about this moment. Were you watching this?
I was probably like at home, like playing Kingdom Hearts or something.
There's no way you were at home playing Kingdom Hearts during the NLCS Game 7.
I probably was.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yo, you will never be, for the rest of your life, watching or playing, might I say, Kingdom Hearts while an NLCS Mets Game 7 is happening for the rest of your life.
I was not thinking about baseball. I would have been like, well, I'm not watching this. I would have been like, no. This is like years ago. I don't even know how old was I at that time. I was like young.
Okay.
I was in like middle school or something. Yeah, I was in middle school. I was like in, yeah.
I understand.
Okay.
All right. Next question. What was the name of my baseball team when I was a kid, my travel team?
I know this one. Clippers.
How the hell does she know that? I didn't think you knew that.
I knew it, yeah.
Are you like digging into my diary?
The reason why I know that is because you have like a little pin that says Clippers on it.
Are you
and that's
serious?
how I remembered. Yeah.
I don't even know
you
of
still
this
have
pin.
it.
I have this?
I can show you it.
You like looking through my personal belongings?
No, I just saw it. I just knew. I remember. We had a conversation about it.
I didn't even know I had that pin.
I'll show you the pin.
But yeah, that's my travel team when I was a kid.
Yeah, I know that one.
How many did you get wrong?
It's also a good name for a team. Like,
did you get like one question wrong? That was it?
I think so. No, I got like 2 wrong, I think.
You actually
No,
know?
I think I only got 1 wrong.
I think so, yeah. You only got the
We're not keeping track. Like, come on.
You only got the movie one wrong.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm doing good. I know you.
Wow.
I know you. I know the sports. The sports you. This is not as much as I know you.
All right, let's see if you know this one.
Okay.
Who is my favorite baseball player that is not a Met?
Oh, what's his name? Ken Griffey Jr. I know these.
You got it.
I know these. Okay.
Damn.
I feel confident now.
She knows me a lot.
It's like beginning. I was kind of like, okay, I don't know if I.
You know me a lot, Jess.
Yeah. I should know you.
All right, so let me answer sport questions based off of you.
There's not gonna be that many. So, all right, let's try.
All right.
Oh, I have to ask you a question. Oh, what's my favorite sports movie?
I don't think she has a favorite sports movie. You have a favorite sports movie?
I have like 2 favorite sports movies.
Oh, I think I got it.
What is it?
Rudy.
That is one of them, yeah. It's one of my
I knew that would be up there. Rudy.
Okay, so I have 2, so you have to pick the other one.
Rookie of the Year?
No.
You don't like Rookie of the Year? Why'd you give a face like that? It's an amazing movie.
Because it was not. I probably didn't even watch that before I even met you.
That's crazy.
So yeah, I like Rudy. That's like a football movie. College football. It's a good movie. It's about like.
What's your other?
Motivation and like getting through like your obstacles in life. My second one was I was obsessed with as like a kid. I don't know why we watched this so much as a kid.
Angels in the Outfield.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a great movie. That.
I don't know. You were obsessed with that movie. I watched it like every day. I don't know why. Like, you know, when you're a kid, you like watch a movie and just watch it every day for like until you're like tired of it.
That's one of my favorite movies. That's
one
up
of the
there.
movies I used to watch all the time.
That's up there. Angels in the Outfield.
Like, I feel like I should
have.
have got into baseball after that. How much times I've watched that.
That would've
And
been
I
cool.
always wanted to drink that soda every time.
That soda?
They have like a soda scene where like it was like the soda spilled and the guy showed up in the soda. And I'm just like, I want to drink it.
Oh!
I used to sound like I want to drink the soda.
You're talking about Al. He shows up in the soda.
Yeah.
He's like, woo, 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 woo. And he shows up in the soda. Yeah.
I was like,
All right.
I want to drink that soda, even though his face was in it, but I wanted it.
Yeah. Okay. I
It was
remember
a
that.
Weird.
I remember that.
Thing.
Yeah, that's a great movie. So we've learned that Jess knows a lot about me. I thought she was going to do pretty bad. I'm going to be honest.
Oh, God. You had no faith in me.
No, it's not that I didn't have faith in you. I thought those questions were kind of hard. We never really...
They were a little difficult, but there was, like, stuff we talked about, like, not...
But, like, a little bit.
A little bit,
You have a good memory. I probably wouldn't remember that. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
You have a good memory, especially the Beltran one, striking out in the NLCS.
Because you said that so many times.
Yeah.
Beltran striking out 2006.
But it's still kind of hard.
NLC. I don't even know what, and I know it's National League C. I don't know what that means.
Championship.
Oh, okay.
Championship series.
All right. I said D. I thought it was division.
Yeah. But you did well.
Thank you.
Proud of you.
Yay.
Proud of you. All right, guys. So that's going to be it here on the Queens Bros podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. And Jess will be back. All right?
Yeah.
You'll be back.
If you guys want me back.
If you want me back. Yeah, again, my brother hasn't... Oh, yeah, you didn't even...
I know. I should have called him for
I mean, you got them all right.
Damn, I should have called him for the movie one.
You got them all right.
Yeah.
Oh, for the movie, I don't think he... There's too many. I don't know if... He probably would have said Major League.
So if you guys, like, recommend any, like, sports movies that we should watch, just let us know.
Yeah, if you're being... I think I've watched almost all of them, but...
And please tell me if, like, anybody else had that urge to drink that soda in Angels in the Outfield, because, like, I felt like I was, like, the only weird one that felt that way.
You don't even know what it was. You don't even know what that soda was.
It was, like, Coca-Cola or something. It was, like, a dark soda.
Yeah.
I have to watch that movie
I know
again.
exactly what you're talking about.
He was in the soda, and I was like, damn, that soda looks good.
Yeah,
I want to
right.
drink
It was like boom, 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 and then he like popped up into
Yeah,
soda.
maybe I'm just a weirdo, but whatever.
All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Remember, please like and subscribe. We'll really appreciate it. All right. Thank you, guys.